Om Shanti. Good morning. Today we will listen to Baba's sweet version. We have the realization and we heard in the song that Baba, the highest on high, comes and makes us into highest on high. Baba says, throughout the whole cycle, I will make you the highest on high. Where you had reached in a very low stage, and Baba comes and teaches the elevated study and gives us the elevated inheritance, and we receive elevated teachings. Through which Baba liberates us from everything. What we were doing, Baba says, you saw the pond, you went to take bath, you will rub the mud. But Baba says no one will become pure from that. The body will be washed, but the soul doesn't become pure. And secondly, Baba says, I make you so elevated, there is no need for you to bow your head in front of anyone. On the path of devotion, you have been bowing down your head everywhere because they think that the one who is opposite to him is very elevated and we are degraded. But Baba comes and makes us the highest on high, and therefore there is no need to bow down our head to anyone. Baba comes and explains about the elevated remembrance, and when we remember Baba with a lot of love, there will be tears of love. Baba, from what to what you make us into. We heard in the song from what to what Baba has made us into. So Baba comes and makes us so elevated, so worship-worthy ones, makes us into Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan, and therefore we have to remember that Father with great love. So we will now listen to Baba's invaluable version. 14 November 2025. Sakar Murli, sweet children, in order to claim the highest on high status, remain intoxicated on the pilgrimage of remembrance. This is like spiritual gallows. Your intellect should be tied to your home. Question from today's Murli. What indicates those whose intellects are not able to imbibe this knowledge? what indicates those whose intellects are not able to imbibe this knowledge.
छोटी छोटी बातों में
Answer.
नाराज होते रहते हैं,
They become upset over trivial matters.
जिसकी बुद्धि में जितना ज्ञान धारण होगा,
The more of this knowledge someone's intellect is able to imbibe, the more happiness he will experience.
बुद्धि में अगर ये ज्ञान रहे,
When your intellect
बात की समझ
has the knowledge
कि अभी दुनिया को नीचे जाना ही,
that this world now has to go down
नुकसान ही होना
and that there will be loss throughout that,
ही रंजने,
you will never become upset.
दुनिया को तो नीचे जाना ही,
The world now has to go down.
सदा खुशी रहे,
You will remain constantly happy.
सदा खुशी रहे।
You will remain constantly happy. Om Shanti.
मीठे मीठे रूहानी बच्चों प्रति रूहानी बाप बैठ
The spiritual father sits here and explains to the sweetest spiritual children.
इतना समझदार बना दिया,
Baba has made you so sensible. Baba says you children understand that God is called the highest on high.
ये शब्द कितनी बार मुरली में आता है,
Today Baba is using this word highest on high many a times in today's Murli.
तो बच्चे समझते हैं, ऊंच के ऊंच भगवान का
You children understand that God is called the highest on high.
बुद्धि योग,
The intellect's yoga of souls should go to the home.
परंतु
However,
ऐसा एक भी मनुष्य नहीं,
there isn't a single human being,
ऐसा एक भी मनुष्य नहीं है
there isn't a single human being
जिसको ये बुद्धि में आता,
whose intellect is aware of this.
हमें घर जाना।
They don't know that we now have to go back home.
सन्यासी लोग भी ब्रह्म को घर नहीं समझते,
Even sannyasis don't consider the Brahma element to be their home. They say that they want to merge into the Brahma element, and so that cannot be the home. One lives in a home.
तुम बच्चों की बुद्धि वहाँ रहनी चाहिए।
The intellects of your children should remain there.
कोई फांसी पर चढ़ता है,
Just as people are hung on the gallows,
ऐसे कोई फांसी पर चढ़ता है,
just as people are hung on the gallows,
फांसी पर चढ़े,
so you too are now climbing onto these
फांसी
spiritual gallows.
जैसे फांसी पर चढ़े ना सभी,
So from 2:30 a.m. onwards you have been on the spiritual gallows.
ऊंच बात आकर ऊंचते ऊंच घर में ले जाए,
Internally you are aware that the highest on high Father comes and takes you to the highest on high home.
अब हमको घर जाना,
We now have to return home.
ऊंचते ऊंचा बाबा हमको
The highest on high Baba is enabling us to claim the highest on high status.
ऊंचते ऊंच पद प्राप्त कराए। रावण राज्य में सब नीच है,
In the kingdom of Ravan, all are degraded.
सतयुग में और यहाँ उन्हों को ऊंच का पता ही नहीं,
In the golden age, everyone are elevated, and here everyone are downtrodden.
नीच का पता ही नहीं। तो ऊंच वालों को भी नीच का पता ही नहीं रहता है। अभी तुम समझते
Those people are elevated, whereas these are degraded. They are not aware of being the highest. Even those who were the highest don't know anything about those who are the lowest. You now understand that only the one God is called the highest on high.
हमारी बुद्धि को भी
God is the resident of the highest on high place, Our intellect should go up.
आत्माएं वहाँ की रहने वाली हैं।
No one understands that we souls are also residents of that place. We come here simply to play our parts. This doesn't enter anyone's thoughts.
में लगे रहते
They remain engrossed in their own business.
में ये परमात्मा कहाँ रहता
Nobody knows about God
है में उनका।
or the place of his residence.
अब बाप समझाते हैं
The Father now explains,
ऊंचते ऊंच तब बनेंगे
you will become the highest on high.
ऊंचते ऊंच दुनिया में ले जाते हैं फिर ऊंचते ऊंच पद प्राप्त कराते
You will go to the highest on high place. You will become the highest on high
तब बनेंगे तब
when
जब याद की यात्रा में मस्त रहे
when you remain intoxicated on the pilgrimage of remembrance. It is by having remembrance that you have to claim a high status.
वो भूलने की नहीं है
You mustn't forget this knowledge that you are being taught.
मुझे भी वर्णन करेंगे
Even little children are able to relate it.
बात को बच्चे
However, children won't understand the aspect of yoga.
खाओ सीख जाते हैं
Little children, they learn whatever you teach them. But Baba says, children will not understand what yoga is.
जो याद की यात्रा पूरी रीति समझते नहीं
Many children are not fully able to understand the pilgrimage of remembrance.
इस याद की यात्रा में कितना ऊंचते ऊंच जाते
Through the pilgrimage of remembrance, we are going very high.
वतन
There is the incorporeal world, the subtle region, and the corporeal world. The five elements exist here. They don't exist in the subtle region or in the incorporeal world.
ये नॉलेज बाप ही देते हैं
Only the Father gives this knowledge.
उनको कहा जाता है
And this is why
ये नॉलेज बाप ही देते हैं
only the Father gives this knowledge. And this is why He is called the ocean of knowledge.
बहुत शास्त्र आदि पढ़ना ही क्या
People believe that studying many scriptures is knowledge.
शास्त्र पढ़ने
They earn so much money.
का मान मिलता है
Those who read the scriptures receive so much respect.
बाबा कहते हैं कितना मान मिलता है
If they say little hymns, they receive great respect.
इसमें कोई ऊंचाई तो है
However, you now understand that there is no greatness in that.
सुना दिए
They read the scriptures, they speak about it, but Baba says, you understand that there is no greatness in that.
द्वारा
Only the one God is the highest on high.
राज्य करने वाले बनते
Through Him we become the rulers of the highest on high heaven.
नर्क क्या है
What is heaven
84
and what is hell? How does the cycle of 84 births turn?
इस सृष्टि में कोई भी नहीं
No one in the world apart from you know this.
देते क्या कह देते
They simply say that all of this is imagination.
नियम को ही मिथ्या समझ लेते हैं कल्पना समझ लेते हैं
They consider the world to be imagination.
ये समझना चाहिए जो ऐसे कहते हैं
And the one who says this,
मिथ्या है तो ऐसे के लिए समझना
you have to understand that such people don't belong to this clan.
नहीं दिल शिकस्त नहीं होना चाहिए
You mustn't become disheartened.
दिल शिकस्त नहीं होना चाहिए
You mustn't become disheartened.
कहते हैं
Doesn't become sorrowful. You have to think that that one doesn't belong to the clan.
इनका पाठ ही नहीं
It is understood that it is not in their parts, and so they will not be able to understand anything. You children now hold your heads very high.
ऊंच दुनिया में होंगे
When you are in the highest world,
जब तुम ऊंच
Baba raises your intoxication. When you are in the highest world, you will not be aware of the lowest world. And those of the lowest world will not know those of the highest world, that is called heaven.
वाले पर स्वर्ग में जाते नहीं,
Although people abroad are not able to go to heaven,
विलायत वाले पर स्वर्ग में जाते नहीं, फिर भी नाम तो लेते हैं ना।
they do mention the names of heaven and paradise.
और बाबा कहे मुसलमान लोग भी बहिश्त कहते,
Those of Islam speak of Bahisht, heaven,
ज्ञान तो है नहीं, इतना तो है कि उसको
but they don't know how they can go there.
पैराडाइज कहा जाता है, परंतु यह उनको पता ही नहीं।
They speak about the heaven and paradise, but they don't know how they can go there.
कितने सौभाग्यशाली
So we are very fortunate ones. We go to that place
भी जानते,
and we also know the highest on high God.
इतनी समझ में
You have
ऊंच से ऊंच बात,
now received so much understanding.
ये ड्रामा
The highest on high Father is giving us so much of this knowledge.
के राज को नहीं जानते,
This drama is created in a wonderful way. Those who don't understand the secrets of the drama, they say that this is imagination.
तुम बच्चे जानते हो, यह तो है ही पतित दुनिया।
You children know that this world is impure. This is why people call out, "O purifier, come and pure, make us pure."
बाप कहते हैं
The Father says,
वर्ष बाद स्ट्रेट रिपीट होती है,
history repeats every 5,000 years.
सो नहीं बनती,
The old world has to become new,
मुझे आना,
and that is why I have to come.
दुनिया को नया बनाने आना,
I have to make this old world into new, and therefore I need to come. I come every cycle and make you children the highest on high. This word highest on high has come many times.
दिन उसी स्वमान में रहना,
So throughout the day we have to be in this self-respect as who we are. We are the children the highest on high, of the Father the highest on high.
पावन को उच्च और पतित को नीच कहा,
Those who are pure are said to be the highest, and those who are impure are said to be the lowest. This world was new and pure. It is now impure. You also understand these things number-wise.
की बुद्धि में ये बातें रहती,
Those who keep these things in their intellects are able to remain constantly happy.
उन बातों
Baba teaches us many things, and if we constantly remember those things, we remain constantly happy.
है तो कोई ने कुछ कहा,
If this isn't in their intellects, then when someone says something or there is some loss, they become upset, disheartened.
दुनिया का अंत,
Baba says, this degraded world now has to end.
मनुष्य के
This is an old world. People have become so degraded, but no one considers himself to be so degraded.
हमेशा
Devotees always bow their heads.
इसके आगे से झुकाते, जिसको वो अपने से उच्च समझते हैं, उसके आगे
They bow down their head in front of those who think that they are elevated.
पवित्र के
You don't bow your heads to someone who is degraded.
पावन
You bow your heads to someone who is pure.
सील के सतयुगी देवी देवता,
You never do that in the golden age.
सतयुग में कभी ऐसा नहीं,
You never do that in the golden age.
राजा प्रजा सब होंगे, लेकिन
There will be king and subjects, everybody, but no one will bow down their head.
भक्त लोग ही ऐसा करते
Only devotees do that.
नहीं कहते,
The Father doesn't tell you to walk with your head bowed. No,
की दुनिया में
but in today's world,
कारण से झुकाए हुए होते हैं,
everybody's head are bowed down because of the mobile.
मोबाइल के आगे से झुकाते रहते हैं सारा दिन,
You have the mobile in your hand Your head is bowed down, maybe while eating, drinking, or moving along. The Father doesn't tell you to walk with your head bowed. No, this is a study.
ऊंचे ऊंची पढ़ाई है।
It is a very high study.
में तुम पढ़
You are studying in this Godfatherly University.
बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं।
Your intoxication is erased.
यूनिवर्सिटी में बैठ के पढ़ रहे
You are studying in this Godfatherly University, and so you should have so much intoxication.
हैं। सिर्फ यूनिवर्सिटी में नशा रहे
It shouldn't be that you experience intoxication while at the university and that the intoxication is then lost when you go home.
तो क्या हुआ?
You are here in Madhuban now, so your intoxication should be raised. And while you go back in the train, your intoxication will go down. It shouldn't be that.
घर में नशा रहना चाहिए।
You should have this intoxication at home as well.
बच्चे जानते हैं,
Here you children know
हमको पढ़ाते
that Shiv Baba is teaching you.
तो कहते हैं,
This one says,
तो कहते हैं
Brahma Baba says,
सागर
I am not the ocean of knowledge.
बाबा
Shiv Baba is the ocean of knowledge.
सागर नहीं
Brahma Baba is not the ocean of knowledge.
निकलती है ना।
Rivers emerge from an ocean.
ब्रह्मा
There is just the one ocean, and the Brahmaputra is the biggest river.
सबसे बड़ी नदी
The biggest river is Brahma Baba, Brahmaputra.
बड़े स्टीमर्स आते हैं।
Very large steamers come here.
नदियाँ तो बाहर भी बहुत है।
There are many rivers everywhere else too. It is only here that they speak of the purifier Ganges.
कोई भी नदी को ऐसे नहीं कहेंगे।
They never say this of any of the rivers abroad.
नदी है,
If the river were the purifier,
लॉजिक कितनी अच्छी है।
then Baba's logic is very good.
गुरु करने की भी कोई दरकार नहीं।
If the river were the purifier, there would then be no need to adopt a guru.
शुद्ध हो गए पति से पावन
Dip in the river and you will become pure.
अच्छी बातें सुनाते हैं।
Very well, Baba says,
नदी है,
if the river were the purifier, there would then be no need to adopt a guru.
कहाँ भटकते हैं।
People stumble so much going to rivers and lakes. In some places, the lakes are so dirty, don't even ask. They take the muddy sand from there and rub it on themselves.
अब बुद्धि में आया,
It has now come into your intellects.
अब बुद्धि में आया है
After belonging to Baba, it has now come into your intellects that all of those are ways to come down. Those people go there with so much love.
कि इस ज्ञान से
You now understand
ही खुल गया।
that your eyes have been opened with this knowledge.
तीसरा नेत्र हमारा
And Baba has opened your third eye of knowledge.
की तीसरी आंख खुली,
Your third eyes of knowledge have now opened.
तीसरा नेत्र मिलता है।
When a soul has received a third eye,
त्रिकाल
he is called Trikaldarshi.
से ही तीनों कालों को बहुत अच्छी तरह से जान सकते
We know about the three aspects of time very well.
में आता है।
That soul has the knowledge of all three aspects of time.
नेत्र कैसे होगा,
Our soul is just a point.
में नेत्र कैसे होगा, ऐसा
How could you show a soul with eyes? All of these matters have to be understood.
तुम त्रिकालदर्शी त्रिलोक
When you have a third eye of knowledge, you become Trikaldarshi and Trilokinath. From atheist, you become theist.
रचयिता और रचना
Previously, you did not know the creator or the beginning, middle, or end of creation.
रचना के आदि मध्य
By coming to know the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation from the Father, you are now receiving the inheritance of this knowledge.
तुम
You are receiving the inheritance. This is knowledge. There is also the history and geography and the accounts too.
ज्योग्राफी है और
This is the knowledge, history and geography and the accounts too. Acha, if a child is clever, he can work out how many births we take, and according to that, how many births those of other religions take.
जास्ती माथा
However, Baba says, don't beat your head too much over those matters.
जहाँ हमारा फायदा हो भला
Your time would be wasted.
लगाओ विचार सागर बंधन
You have to churn the ocean of knowledge.
इन बातों में जास्ती माथा मारने की
And Baba says, no need to beat your head too much over these trivial matters. How many of them will take how many births or how many religions will come? You have to forget these things. There is no need to speak about those things. You give others a recognition of the Father, the Creator, whom no one knows. Shiv Baba only comes in Bharat. He surely comes and does something. This is why they celebrate his birthday, because Gandhi and other holy men have been and gone. They have made stamps of them.
वो तो ठीक है
That's okay.
और कौन सी स्टैम्प बनाई बाबा कहते हैं फैमिली प्लानिंग की स्टैम्प बनाना
Baba says that they also make stamps for family planning.
गांधी की बनाई कोई महात्मा की बनाई वो तो ठीक है
It is okay to make these stamps of Gandhi or holy men.
अभी तुमको
They also make stamps for family planning. You now have the intoxication that you belong to the Pandava government.
पांडव गवर्नमेंट में
Your Pandava government who are sitting here. This is the government of Almighty Baba. Baba raises your intoxication. This is the government of Almighty Baba. This is your coat of arms.
फॉर्म्स को जानते ही नहीं
No one else knows this coat of arms.
फॉर्म्स को कोई जानते ही नहीं
There is a Trimurti coat of arms. Nobody knows this. You understand that your intellects are full of love at the time of destruction.
तो तुम समझते हो विनाश काले प्रेत
We remember the Father a great deal. By remembering the Father, we have tears of love. Baba, you remove all our sorrow for half a cycle.
क्या कहते हैं
By remembering the Father, we have tears of love. We say, Baba, you remove all our sorrow for half a cycle.
बाबा के साथ तो प्रेम में आंसू तो आए
When you speak to Baba with a lot of love, you will have tears of love.
सब दुखों से दूर कर देते
Baba, you remove all our sorrow for half a cycle.
बंदी आदि किसको भी याद करने
There is no need to remember any gurus or friends or relatives.
की याद करो
Simply remember the one Father.
बहुत अच्छा
The early morning time is very good.
मेरे का टाइम बहुत अच्छा
Baba says the early morning time is very good.
कमाल है
Baba, it is your great wonder.
ये तो बड़ी कमाल है हर 5000 वर्ष बाद हमें आप
You awaken us every 5,000 years.
सभी मनुष्य मात्र कुंभकर्ण की
All human beings are sleeping in the devilish sleep of Kumbhakarna. That is, they are in the darkness of ignorance.
भारत का
You now understand that this is the ancient yoga of Bharat.
योग आदि सिखलाते हैं
Everything else that they teach, like Hatha Yoga, is exercise in order to keep the body healthy.
इसलिए
Hatha yoga is just exercise in order to keep the body healthy. You now have all of this knowledge in your intellects, and so you remain happy. You come here and you understand how Baba refreshes you. You come to Madhuban, you know how Baba refreshes you. Some become refreshed, and as soon as they go out, that intoxication finishes. It shouldn't become like soda water. It is an otherwise. Baba explains, this world is impure. People call out, "Oh purifier, come," but they don't consider themselves to be impure. That is why they go to wash away their sins. However, it is not the body that accumulates sin. The Father comes and purifies you and says, constantly remember me alone, and your sins will be absolved. You have now received this knowledge. Bharat was heaven, and it is now hell. You children are now at the confluence age. When someone falls into vice, he fails. And so it is as though he has fallen into hell. He falls from the 5th floor and then has to experience 100-fold punishment. So the Father explains, Bharat was so elevated and it is now so degraded. You are now becoming very sensible. Human beings are very senseless. Baba makes you very intoxicated here, but as soon as you go out, that intoxication decreases and the happiness flies away. When a student passes a difficult examination, does his intoxication decrease? When a student passes a difficult examination, does his intoxication decrease? But here you children become disheartened. You will have no happiness that you have passed such a high examination. There he studies and passes and becomes something great. Look at the condition of the world now. The highest on high Father comes and teaches you. He is incorporeal. You souls are also incorporeal. You have come here to play your parts. Only the Father comes and explains the secrets of the drama. This whole cycle is also called a drama. When someone falls ill in those plays, they can leave, or they replace, or they take another one. This is an unlimited play. It is in the intellects of you children in an accurate way. You know that you come here to play your parts. We are unlimited actors. We take bodies and play parts. Baba has come. All of this should be your intellects. The unlimited drama should be in your intellects. You receive the unlimited sovereignty of the world. Therefore, you also need to make effort accordingly. You may live at home with your families, but you do have to remain pure. There are many people abroad who get married in their old age for companionship, for someone to look after them. They then leave a will.
कुछ उनको कुछ चैरिटी को,
They leave something for their companion and something to charity. There is no question of vice there. That lover and beloved do not surrender themselves to one another for vice. They simply have love for the physical. You are spiritual lovers and you remember the one beloved.
सभी एक
There is the one beloved of all of his lovers.
पर कितना
All of you remember that one. He is so beautiful.
कितना शोभनीय,
This lover is so beautiful. That soul is beautiful. He is ever beautiful. This lover is ever beautiful.
तुमको वह सामने से बुरा
You have now become ugly, and so he changes you from ugly to beautiful.
क्या बनाते,
You now know
हमें बुरा बनाते,
that Baba is making you beautiful.
जो पता नहीं किस
Here there are so many that one doesn't even know with what thoughts they are sitting here.
इतना समझाने के बाद बाबा कहते
Even after explaining so much, Baba says there are so many that one doesn't even know with what thoughts they are sitting here.
बैठे कहाँ बुद्धि बाइस्कोप तरफ,
It is as though
दोस्तों
it happens in the school. While sitting there, their intellects are diverted towards films and friends or in other directions. It is the same at spiritual gatherings. It is the same here.
नहीं बैठता तो नशा ही नहीं,
This doesn't sit in their intellects, and so they don't experience that intoxication and are unable to imbibe this knowledge or inspire others to imbibe it.
बच्चियाँ आती, जिनके दिल
Many daughters come
इसमें कहाँ
and they have the desire to engage themselves in doing service.
बाबा कहते
But they have young children too.
माई को रख दो,
Baba says,
ये तो बहुत
employ a maid to look after your children.
है, तो क्यों नहीं
You can bring benefit to many. If you are clever, why should you not engage yourself in doing spiritual service?
5-6 बच्चों को संभालने के लिए कोई माई को रख दो,
Employ a maid to look after your 5 or 6 children.
रहना
It is now the turn of the mothers.
पुरुष देखेंगे
You should have a lot of intoxication.
वो भी जीत लिया,
If you go ahead, your husband will think that his wife has gone ahead and even defeated the sannyasis. You mothers will definitely glorify the name of the Laukika and the Parlaukik. Wa mothers wa. Baba has the hope that you mothers will definitely glorify the name of the Laukika and the Parlaukik. Acha. To you, sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father, Bab, Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you spiritual children, and we spiritual children give our love, remembrance, good morning and namaste to the spiritual father. Thank you Baba, thank you. Essence for Dharana. First point, remove everything from your intellect.
टाइम वेस्ट होता है,
There is no need to listen to or relate things that waste your time.
दूसरी मुख्य बात है पढ़ाई,
Second point,
बुद्धि योग एक बात
at the time of studying, let your intellect be connected in yoga to the one Father.
पढ़ाई के समय
At the time of studying,
जा रहे
let your intellect be connected in yoga to the one Father.
बाप हमें पढ़ा रहे हैं,
The intellect shouldn't wander anywhere. Maintain the intoxication that the incorporeal Father is teaching you.
अपनी महानता और
Blessing.
जानने वाले
May you know your own greatness and your praise of being great, elevated above all other souls, are worthy of worshipped by the world.
को जानने वाले
May you know your own greatness and your praise of being great, elevated above all other souls, are and be worthy of worshipped by the world.
ब्राह्मण बच्चा
At present,
विश्व
all of you Brahmin children are more elevated than all other souls in the world.
द्वारा पूजनीय
In the future, you will be worshipped by the world.
हुए भी
Even though all of you are number-wise,
मन का भी
even the last number bead is great in front of the world.
नंबर का मन का भी क्या है विश्व के आगे महान है आज तक भक्त आत्माएं लास्ट नंबर के
Even now, devotee souls raise the last bead of a rosary to their eyes.
सभी बच्चे बाप दादा के
Because all of you children are the stars of Bab Dada's eyes,
महलों के प्रारूप
jewels of light.
जिसने एक बार भी मन से सच्चे दिल से अपने को बाप का
Whoever has the faith to consider himself to be a child of the Father and who directly becomes a child of the Father with his mind and has a true heart, receives a blessing or a lottery to become great and worthy of worship.
किया डायरेक्ट बाप का बच्चा बना
Whoever has the faith to consider himself to be a child of the Father and who directly becomes a child of the Father with his mind and has a true heart, receive a blessing or a lottery to become great and worthy of worship. Slogan: when your stage is constantly filled with all treasures, you will remain content and the situations will then change.
और शरीर व विदेही स्थिति
Avyakt signal: increase the practice of the bodiless stage.
अचानक डायरेक्शन दे
If Bab Dada suddenly directs you to leave the home of your body,
मान की स्थिति
to renounce the stage of body consciousness and to become soul conscious,
अपने स्वीट होम में
to go beyond this world to your sweet home, would you be able to go there? Baba is asking, would you be able to go there?
युद्ध करते करते
You would not spend time battling on the battlefield.
बनने में अगर युद्ध
While becoming bodiless, if your time is spent battling, what sort of marks would you then receive in the final paper and into which division would you go? Acha, Om Shanti.
प्यारे बाबा की शिक्षा भरी वाणी को
We heard beloved Bab Dada's elevated version and we heard from Sister Rusha.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
Thank you, Sister.
आज के दिन भर के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार होगा
Today's whole day program,
जो कि
ओम शांति। बहुत जरूरी सूचना है सभी शांतिवन निवासी और बीके कॉलोनी
Shanti Vanivasi, BK Colony
में वोटर लिस्ट
in Rajasthan.
किया जा रहा है।
There is a new voting card revealed
वोटर लिस्ट को अपडेट कर रहे हैं।
and they are updating the voting list and it is mandatory to update so that in the future
करवाने से लेकर अन्य सरकारी कामकाज के लिए
it is very important
की जरूरत होगी। इसके
to have the voter ID card.
बाधित नहीं होगा। देश में कहीं भी जाने पर कभी भी
If you want to go anywhere else in the world, this voting ID card is very essential.
कारण के किसी भी कारण से उस कार्ड की मांग कर सकते हैं।
And if you don't have the voter ID card,
देश की नागरिकता सिद्ध करनी होगी,
you have to prove that you are the citizen of India.
करना पड़ेगा।
And then you will have to move towards the long procedure.
भविष्य में आने वाली
And therefore,
बचने के लिए
in order to be saved,
तो अपडेट करना
you have to update the ID card, the voter ID card,
ध्यान में रहे,
and therefore pay attention.
आने में किसी तरह की शिथिलता नहीं बरते। शांतिवन निवासी व्यक्ति के करोड़
Shanti Vanivasi or BK Colony, whoever having your list in Danva, you have to see the list which is already in the conference hall, so you have to update it.
आज प्रातः 6 बजे डायमंड हॉल के पीछे गार्डन में योगाचार्य जी के बाबूलाल भाई का सोने का बैग गिर गया है। प्लीज जिस किसी को मिला हो तुरंत ही खोया पाया विभाग में जमा करा देंगे। 52वीं माइंड बॉडी मेडिसिन कॉन्फ्रेंस ORC में 21 और 22 फरवरी 2026
There will be mind body medicine program in ORC. Whoever want to bring the VIPs or delegates, they have to contact the Everhealthy Hospital, the medical wing.
मीटिंग आयोजित की गई है। सभी डॉक्टर्स, नर्सेज, केमिस्ट, कंपाउंडर
There will be medical wing meeting, teachers, doctors, nurses, and whoever wants to participate, they are invited.
एवरेली हॉस्पिटल्स में डॉक्टर, नर्सेज, फार्मासिस्ट तथा वाहन चालकों की आवश्यकता है। तो जो भाई बहनें सेवा करना चाहते हैं एवरेली हॉस्पिटल में कृपया रेलवे भाई से संपर्क करें। आगे की सूचनाएं आज की दिनचर्या
सुबह शाम को 5 से 5:30 योग रहेगा।
Evening 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. yoga in the conference hall.
जो भी नहीं लिए हैं
And the one who have not taken the gifts will be sitting in the conference hall. And those who have gone for sightseeing, even they will go straight to the conference hall. You will get the gifts there.
योग रहेगा 5:30 से 6:30।
And then there will be
कर्नाटक इनका क्लास
class by Sister Veena.
योगा मिलेगी। और डायमंड हॉल के प्रोग्राम इस प्रकार है।
And the Diamond Hall program is this way: 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. yoga. And then Sister Usha will give class.
खुशी ब्राह्मण जीवन की खुशी का पासवर्ड।
The password of Brahmins.
ब्राह्मण जीवन में खुशी का पासवर्ड
The password of
क्लास करेंगे।
the password is happiness of Brahmin life.
शीलो दीदी जी का क्लास
And then there will be Sister Shilu's class.
जीवन मुक्त स्थिति।
The confluence age is the stage of
रहेगा 5:30 से 6:30।
attaining liberation in life.
मृत्युंजय भाई जी का क्लास हो।
In the evening there will be Brother Mrityunjay's class.
और 6:30 से 7:30 बजे
And later
भाई जी का
there will be Brother Raju's class.
हम विटाकर स्वयं पर रहम करो इस विषय पर। और शाम को कुमारों के लिए सवेरे कुमारों के लिए 9:30
Morning there will be Kumar's class in training center hall number 3.
आदरणीय आत्म प्रकाश भाई जी का क्लास
Respected Brother Atam Prakash will give class
ट्रेनिंग सेंटर
at 9:30 a.m. Everybody has to reach
दादी जी
training center hall number 3.
के लिए सुबह 9:30
And Kumaris will be having their class in Dadi meeting hall. And Sister Geeta will give class
का महत्व
at 9:30 a.m.
विशेष टीचर्स ध्यान दें
Teachers pay attention.
के लिए कॉन्फ्रेंस
Karnataka teachers
10 बजे
10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. there will be yoga in the conference hall. There will be class by Sister Asha.
तपस्या और सेवा और इसके साथ साथ आदरणीय मुन्नी दीदी जी सब टीचर से मिली।
And Sister Muni will meet all the teachers.
जिन मधुबन निवासियों टीचर्स बहनों को कल बाबा मिलन के दिन डायमंड हॉल में
Those Madhuban Nivasis and teachers
आवश्यकता है वे सभी आज
has to
6 बजे से 8 बजे तक डायमंड
make the seating arrangements.
देवान भाई जी
They have to meet Brother Devanand
इसके पहले
above the diamond hall.
वीआईपीज बैठने की व्यवस्था देना संभव नहीं हो पाएगा। ಮಧುಬನ್ ನಿವಾಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕಿಯರು ವಿಕೆ ವಿಐಪಿ ಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಾಬಾ ಮಿಲನದ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಅಗತ್ಯವಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಂದು ಸಂಜೆ 6 ಗಂಟೆಯಿಂದ 8 ಗಂಟೆವರೆಗೆ ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ಹಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ದೇವಾನ್ ಭಾಯಿಯ ಆಫೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವಾನ್ ಭಾಯಿಗೆ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ, ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ವಿಐಪಿಸ್ಗೆ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ। बाबा मिलन के बाद जो भी भाई बहनें 15 दिन 1 मास सेवा में रुकना चाहते हैं, वे शांति कुंज हॉल नंबर 1 में सेवाधारी ऑफिस
Those who want to stay back for service after Baba's meeting, they have to go to Shanti Kunj and take your
यात्रा भोजन की
receipts from there.
जमा करें। समय है 9 से 12 और शाम को 4 से 6 बजे। रेलवे डिपार्टमेंट से सूचना है, अपना टिकट का बोर्डिंग चेक करें।
You have to check the ticket boarding.
वेटिंग है तो उसका
If a ticket is waiting, you have to contact the railway office in Shantivan.
की है। सभी गीत संगीत एवं कला के विविध विधाओं के कलाकार एवं कला प्रेमी टीचर्स एवं मेंबर्स भाई बहनों को सादर आमंत्रित है।
Art and Cultural Wing meeting is in
14 तारीख
Diamond House,
6 बजे।
evening 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
विभाग से सूचना है कि उस सेवा में रुचि रखने वाले आज दोपहर 3:30 से 5:30
Those who are disabled,
इसी मीटिंग हॉल में रखा गया है।
their meeting will be in Dadi Meeting Hall.
साइंटिस्ट और इंजीनियर्स व आर्किटेक्ट वर्ग
Scientist and Engineers Wing, Architect Wing meeting will be in Vishwa Kalyani Bhavan in the reception.
रुचि रखने वाले इस मीटिंग में अवश्य पधारे। समाज सेवा प्रभाग से सूचना है, आज शाम 4:30 बजे ट्रेनिंग
Social Wing meeting will be in
सेवा प्रभाग की मीटिंग,
Training Center Hall number 5
इसमें रुचि रखने वाले सभी टीचर्स बहनें और अन्य भाई बहनें
in the evening at 4 p.m.
4:30 बजे ट्रेनिंग सेंटर हॉल नंबर 5। वर्ल्ड मेडिटेशन प्रोजेक्ट 100 करोड़ मिनट योग का राजयोग की शक्ति
World Meditation Day
करने संसार 31 अक्टूबर से 16 फरवरी 2008
from 31st October to
days
16 February. Everybody will be connected with this project.
व्हाट्सएप नंबर
They have to send message to the WhatsApp number 8016701999.
सभी टीचर्स बहनें ध्यान दें, आज सुबह 9 बजे ट्रेनिंग सेंटर हॉल नंबर 4 में ब्रह्मा कुमारीज पाठशाला केयर टेकर ट्रेनिंग का चैप्टर नंबर 3 रखा गया है।
There will be caretaker chapter number 3 Gita Pathshala program, and therefore everybody has to sit in this program. Morning 9 a.m. Training Center Hall number 4.
रात्रि 8 बजे ट्रेनिंग सेंटर के हॉल नंबर 3 में
Tonight at 8 p.m.
ये सभी टीचर्स
All the teachers who have come for Baba's meeting will be having their meeting. So reach on time.
बजे दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल में आदरणीय शांत कृष्ण भाई का तेलुगु क्लास रहेगा।
And at 1:30 p.m. there will be Telugu class in Dadi Meeting Hall by Shant Krishna brother.
भाई जो गुलबर्गा से आए हैं, जो इंजीनियर हैं, गुलबर्गा रिट्रीट सेंटर का प्रोजेक्ट इंजीनियर हैं, उनके भी के द्वारा
Brother Manoj, engineer, project engineer in Gulbarga. We will listen to the song.
गफलत काई समय नहीं संगम में जाने वाला है यमुना के कंढे पे भी सतयुग आने वाला है संगम का ये बेला सुहानी रंजित भी नहीं होना है दुनिया की बातों में खुशी कभी नहीं गवाना है नैनों के तरे और नूर रतन कहकर तुमको पुचकार रहा माशूक बनकर पूरा बनाने आशिकों को आया है तेरी किस्मत ऊंची है जो तूने उसको पाया है हाथ पकड़ कर तेरा उसने बेड़ा पार लगाया है पढ़ने का ये समय मिला है बुद्धि ने भटकाना है रूहानी फांसी पर बुद्धि को घर में ही लटकाना है दुनिया का सब धन मोरी मिट्टी में मिल जाना है ज्ञानी के हीरे मोती चुगले साथे भी आना है ऊंचा है तेरा भाग्य सुनया नशे मेरे वो बढ़ा ही रहा प्राचीन योग सिखाने सबको भारत भी वो आया है तेरी किस्मत ऊंची है जो तूने उसको पाया है तेरी किस्मत ऊंची है जो तूने उसको पाया है हाथ पकड़ कर तेरा उसे तेरा पार लगाया है
बाबा की यादों भरे आपके उद्धार के लिए हम सब शुक्रगुजार हैं आपको हम सब मिलकर देते हैं तालियों का पुरस्कार
We are greatly thankful to the brother who sang the song just now.
सुप्रीम सोल का घर है
This is the home of the Supreme Soul. Here all of us souls leave our bodies
आत्मा रूप में
and return to our home in soul form.
इसलिए आत्मा भी नहीं मर
Therefore, neither the soul nor the Father of souls,
आत्माओं का बाप
God, dies.
मरकर जन्म इसलिए वो निराकार
That's why he is incorporeal and unborn. We are born into the world to play our part, but he does not take birth.
लेकिन वो इतना अगर हम सभी को ध्यान रहे
If we all remember that whether we call him the Supreme Seed or the Supreme Father, whatever we call him, he is none other than that. Om Shanti.